The opportunities to earn and provide for your family are different everywhere you go. I grew up with the old school mentality that one should obtain a job and work it until retirement. I was raised to believe low risk was good as the potential for loss was minimized. I always thought employees not in the union, those without tenure or long-term contracts, were really taking a risk. I have since broadened my outlook on the matter and respect both approaches to making a living. These days I find my preferences leaning towards the riskier self-employment path. Perhaps it's a better choice in this day and age, or it might be a rebellious middle finger to my previous concepts. Along with potential for financial misfortune, there is the excitement in calling your own shots, doing it for yourself, executing ideas and projects that you see fit, however big or small. I want to say that one more time. However big or small. Dick jokes aside, I see a trend in lots of our guests who are blazing their own path, doing their own projects, following their own interests. In the passion and excitement you see in their eyes, it's contagious. Our guest today is no stranger to learning something new. Between the ages of 28 and 35, he glanced up at the peak of not one but 3 mountains from the base and said, "I got this." Not only did he say it, but he believed it. And as he's currently in the process of opening a new branch of the restaurant he is so passionate about, he reflects back on how he spent his life's time and effort in pursuit of this exact moment, calling his own shots, doing it his own way. Burgermugger's one and only Jade Choi.
You are now tuned into This Korean Life with your hosts Brian and Nate.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of This Korean Life. Today in the studio we got Jade Choi. Jade Choi?
Jade Choi?
Jade Choi? Jade C. Anyways, welcome, man. I've seen you online. I've heard about the legend of burgermugger here and there.
Legend.
Although I haven't made my way all the way out to the dark side of Donggu yet.
Used to be the dark side. Not anymore.
Right. No, I agree. Yeah, dark side. Yeah.
The dark side.
Yeah.
But we, it's a pleasure to finally meet you, man.
How long has Burgermugger been open?
Oh, 7 years. Yeah, 7 years.
Well, that would have been part of the dark side back then when you started then, right? I mean,
He brought light to the dark. Yeah.
You could go down to that part of town and think you were in Southeast Asia. There was lots of Filipinos and there was lots Russians. Yeah. I mean, man, there was.
But when I first time to open the burger, they don't have any like Filipino or like Russian guy. Just only,
wasn't there?
Yeah, just only Korean girl.
Oh, maybe it must have been more than 7 years ago then. But I remember going down there.
Oh, really?
We never really left kind of Namgu. When I first came in the early 2000s, engineers were on their own peninsula out there,
right.
And they'd never had any need to come into town. Everything was out there.
Yeah, they don't need it because they have so many different kind of like bars, the foreigner bar they have.
And Hyundai department stores there, and everything was there.
Right.
And the best restaurants in the city were out there.
Yeah, even not foreigner, it's a Donggu. We can say Donggu civilian, something like that. Yeah. We don't want to go out to Donggu because we have everything. Yeah.
And it takes 3 hours to drive down Asanno.
Yeah.
So I remember times when, because I was playing hockey out there.
Yeah.
So and I learned and became friends with lots of engineers through hockey. Mm-hmm. But even before hockey, there was one or two. I remember Edmund. I think he was working for Total, and he would come over to some of the bars where some of the teachers would hang out, and we're like, we've never seen this guy before. He's an engineer for Total. And he'd say, hey, you guys come out to Donggu and I'll treat. And then when I come to this side of town, you guys treat.
Right.
We said, okay, sure. I mean, Nikki used to live out there too.
Yeah.
So we got a little taste here and there. But, man, I remember when the engineers were like a lot of single guys.
Yeah.
A lot of like late 20s, early 30s, single European guys.
Right.
and they were making so much money.
Right.
And
exactly.
it was like paradise for them. Man.
Right.
They had anything and everything. All the international restaurants.
Right. It's kind of
So-
a Las Vegas, something like that. Like
A mini
yeah,
Vegas,
mini Las
yeah.
Vegas, like that. Vegas.
I mean, that's a hard comparison, but I agree. It wasn't like the same city.
right.
It was like going to a different part of the country when you
Right.
went there.
But why I call it the dark side? There was
That's why we can call it the Bangladesh Republic.
we had a teacher friend here who moved back to Europe to become an engineer, and during it's a great story. During his interview, the man who was interviewing him, a higher up engineer, looked at his resume and went, "You lived in Ulsan?" He goes, "Yeah. I've been in Ulsan." The guy, the interviewer, said, "Man, I was there for 3 years." He's like, I lived in Bangladesh, you know, and over in Donggu.
Yeah, fucking did.
My friend, the teacher, leans in. He goes, "The dark side." He said the guy was laughing like, "Yeah, man, the dark side, the dark side." He got the job.
Well,
He got
but
the job.
I never heard about the like dark side.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, it's
But
pretty-
it
pretty
was
sharp.
really dodgy there.
Yeah,
There was all kinds of funny business going on.
Yeah,
And-
right.
But like I said, it was like a whole nother city. And there was foreign bands out there that you'd never heard of. Engineers that played at a couple of different pubs.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was like a whole nother, like you say, like a mini Vegas in Ulsan or something. You could find anything and everything out there.
But I'm so really for shock for me when I first time to like the sign on the door like only for foreigner like that. What?
Hold on a second, really?
Yeah, they on the sign out to like only for foreigner like that.
Yeah.
That's so funny because I think 3 or 4 podcasts ago we're complaining or lamenting on the fact that there's some Korean nightclubs that say only Koreans and no
Yeah,
foreigners.
like that.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, God, we got to expand our.
No, I remember, and I think I remember some of the problems that would come up when Koreans would visit those places. They have different understandings and expectations of what is polite and what are manners and what is respect is very different. I think that's a lot of the same problems that Koreans can encounter abroad because they're not used to international standards or what a global mannerisms or respect would be in certain situations. But I remember some places like that, and they might have been dodgy dark side places.
Thank
and
you for teaching for name the dark side.
the dark side.
Yeah,
I can't take credit for that.
yeah,
That's
but
all.
I can use it from.
Where's burgermugger on the dark side?
but it's changed a lot since then, and I think maybe from about 2010ish, kind of, it became a lot of more families, because I think the change was Hyundai said that they would pay for schooling
Oh yeah,
for
yeah,
kids.
right.
And that was what changed it from a lot of wild, young guys looking for the Asian Vegas and moving in Ulsan to, okay, now there's too many old guys. They moved them to the center of the city once they built
Exodium.
Exordium
Yeah,
and
yeah,
what's the
right.
other one? Dumaris.
Skyrex.
Skyrex.
Oh right,
Yeah.
Skyrex, right.
They moved them to the middle of the city, easier to bus to Busan to the international school.
Yeah.
And that was a game changer.
Yeah.
Then it started becoming a lot of older guys who were married with families either here or 1 month in, 1 month out.
Right.
Like that.
Right.
So that changed a lot, and now you see it's a lot more families now and a lot less. Although the next guy coming on, we'll be recording tomorrow, he's a single guy from Scotland who's also rolling in the dough, and he reminds me of the old days. But he's much more responsible, I think, because there's not so many temptations that there used to be in the old days.
Yeah.
So it's a very different demographic now than it was before.
We have someone here who's lived around the world. 12 years abroad.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's pretty long. Yeah, but it's a good experience for my life. You know?
Hold on, Nate. I was trying to do the math on his age. This guy looks like he's 22. He's been abroad for 12 years. He's had burgermugger for 7, and I think he had a stint in Seoul. You're -6. It's no, but
That's
give
the
us.
Asian genes, man. They don't age.
Not all.
Always
of the,
looking
not
young.
all of the. not all
And
of
if you
it.
add a little bit of style to it, that's not the typical ajashi.
Yeah.
A little hairdo with some wax and some facial hair goes a long way, man.
Nate's taking digs at my hair already. We're 6 minutes in. This guy's killing me.
Tell us what you first moved to Japan.
Yeah.
What inspired you to do that? What was it like for people your age at that point, or what year was it? How old were you, and what
Oh, that time I don't remember. Maybe like around the 28 or something like that.
when you left?
Yeah, 28 or 29.
He was his age was 28,
yeah.
not 2008.
Yeah, not 2008. So I worked before in the Hyundai Hotel in Donggu, Bangojin. Yeah, I just a dishwasher in the 2 year. Yeah, just only dishwasher in the kitchen. I don't have any passion or my dream that time.
So had you previously studied in university after high school, or no?
Yeah, after university.
What did you study here?
It's like kind of like
Engineering bullshit.
yeah, engineering something like
So
that.
nothing hospitality, culinary, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So you had studied, graduated, no job, dishwasher.
Yeah, no job, dishwasher, just only dishwasher. Yeah,
So 28, you said,
around the 28, 29. Something.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
That was your first experience in hotel or
Right.
or restaurant.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I don't have any. I don't want to be that time. I don't want to be any chef or something like that. Just only like I like to cook, but I don't want to do that for my job.
Yeah.
In the future, but it's just one chance. Is who is that? My mother's brother. How can I think?
Your uncle.
Oh, uncle, right?
Your samchon.
Yeah, my samchon. He studied in Tokyo University. So he gave to the. He got opened like 3 stores in Japan: Tokyo, Yokohama, and last one is Osaka.
Restaurants?
Oh no, it's like kind of like about like Korean culture, something like that, like
Okay.
museum, something like that.
Oh, okay,
okay.
Make it good.
Yeah.
But he wanted me go to the Osaka for the manager. But I said, I can speak Japanese. He said, it doesn't matter. You can go just only like manager over there, and then you can hire is like part-time job. Some of like international student. And that's my first time in Osaka. Is my experience.
Oh, wow.
2001.
Wow.
Yeah, in summer.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
You literally went to a different country.
Yeah, I just
Started managing a store.
Right, but
in a place you don't
but
speak the
maybe
language.
just manager is kind of like hard work. Even when I go to like some market, I needed some medicine. The Japanese they don't understand any English. So I had to like body language. I need this one like that. Right?
It burns when I
Right,
pee.
right. They say just only hi. No, I don't want to say the hi.
What did your family think? I mean, if that's your uncle, then I'm guessing your mom might support it, but we know there's a lot of tensions between Korea and Japan. What does your family think, or how do they regard it when you say, you know what, I'm going to go try something new, go work for uncle in Japan?
Oh, actually, my dad and my mom, especially my dad, no, he said, because your age is not young anymore, so you should be settled down in Korea.
Very traditional.
Yeah. And my mom also, So, but actually, I tried for some new one in my life. Every day the same thing, the same building. So it's really boring. I used that.
Yeah.
So I just tried like some new fresh air. So I went just like I want to go there. But he said, okay, whatever you want.
What was the original plan? 1 year, 2 years,
Oh,
or 6
actually,
months?
Like,
Just try.
3 months. Just only 3 months first time.
Okay.
Yeah, just only 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah, I took the vacation to my hotel. So, well, I met one girl. She's my wife right now. She was a teacher that time.
Yeah.
English, Japanese, and Korean.
Oh,
Yeah. So, but she helped for her aunt store in front of my store. He helped for a weekend.
cool.
Yeah. So, but he speaks Japanese is so really good, right? So, every time I save the money for the like part-time job. So every time call her, hey, come here. Why should I say that? I don't understand. So she every time is help. So we got a relation more really close.
Oh,
getting
beautiful.
close.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It sounds
So you married your Korean Japanese teacher.
Right.
Nice.
So when I go back to the Korea, I said I gotta go. I have to go back to Korea. But she said, if you go back to Korea, I think that we are mad anymore. So she gave to some like this, like kind of like
ultimatum.
Yeah. So he said, do you like the cook? And I say, yeah, I like to cook, but I'm not sure if it's going to be my job or no. But she said, I know one place. It is really, really good culinary school in the world. That we have the 3 culinary school, the biggest, really the biggest culinary school in the world. 3. It's like in French, it's Cordon Bleu.
Cordon Bleu.
And the American, the CIA.
Yeah.
And the Japan, I created culinary school like Tsuji. It's really free.
Juicy?
Yeah, Tsuji.
Juicy.
Yeah. It's really biggest thing. They're really popular in Japan.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that, but she said, "Oh, really? So what about things?" I said, "Wow, actually, yeah, I want to try that."
Hold on. She's saying she can get you into the school.
Yeah.
Anybody can get in, or is there?
No. Actually, first one I had to learn the Japanese, right?
Right.
So she said,
Step 1.
Yeah, step
learn
1,
the language.
You should go to like Japanese college in the Japanese language, business class. So, but 2 years. So you need to pass test, and then you can go the other culinary school.
So how long had you been there at that point when she said, "Hey, if you go to Korea, we're not going to meet each other. What about cooking?" Oh, okay. How long had you known her then? 6 months, a year?
I think like a year or something like that. Yeah.
And you had said that you're not interested in cooking before, or not as a job.
Yeah.
What changed your mind? Did eating in Japan over that first year?
Yeah, actually.
Did that inspire you to? I mean, that's a pretty short turnaround from I'm not really interested. Yeah, okay, I'll go.
I'll go to the top culinary school in the world.
What happened?
Actually, first time I don't want to be like chef. I just want to be like what's that? Patissier.
Patissier,
yeah. Because when I stayed 3 months in Japan, in Osaka, I tried Japanese cake. It's a short cake, right? It so looks beautiful. It's cute. The taste is so amazing. That when I first time bite that, so I said, my wife said, "Hey, I want to be patissier." She said, "You can?" Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I tried it. Yeah. That's why they're gonna start. That's gonna start. It's my
the first spark.
My first spark like that. Yeah.
So then you went on to study Japanese for 2 years?
Yeah.
Also in Osaka?
Yeah.
Were you getting any cooking skill during your language acquisition?
Part-time job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I think it would be difficult if you thought, oh, I want to be a chef. Now put your plans on hold for 2 years, don't cook anything, and then...
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so you were doing...
Because I have to make the money for school in the future. So I have the big money because Tsuji Culinary Institute is really, really expensive.
I can imagine.
Yeah. But I cannot handle my parents. It's so like, give me the money like that, right? So that's why that I had to do really, really hard work. When I was 6 years in Japan, almost like every day I slept 4 hours per day.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I worked almost like 2 jobs or 3 jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Similar to us growing up, yeah.
But even coming to Korea, I mean, we came here to make money and to get ahead, and I used to work like crazy.
Yeah, I know,
here.
right? Like
and we wanted to party, and so we still only slept a few hours.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
But at the same time, I think if everything was handed to you, would you really put? If you're paying for it yourself, you are going to appreciate it and apply yourself fully when you go to the program. You're not going to work, save your money and try 50% at your school. You're going to go all in on it.
I see it every day. I just came from it. My Korean students at the university, they're sitting there ordering like $7-8 order-in lunches on their parents' budgets.
Yeah.
And my Nepalese, Pakistani, Bangladeshi students are huddling together over one thing of rice for 7 people.
Right.
And they work 3 jobs.
Right, I know.
And it's the same thing. And, every day it's a different kind of job, and they work hard work that Koreans don't want to do.
Right.
And they're frugal. I mean, they save their money. They're trying to save money to send home.
Right.
And the Koreans are just ordering in luxury lunches every day.
They're so lucky.
And my students think, or my international students think the cafeteria is too expensive. They go home and they'll eat at home. Because even the cafeteria, which is generally fairly cheap, is too expensive.
Okay.
And the Korean students think the quality is not good enough for them. They got mommy's card, so they're buying on the card.
I used to, when I worked at the college, it was I would eat in the cafeteria, and that was the special one for teachers, not just the Donkas Bibimbap special. Yeah, they had like every day was something new, and you get some really fancy ones, some regular ones.
Yeah, right. That's normal in Korea.
Everyone complained. Oh, this isn't good. Man, it cost $4,
I
and then
used to- I
it's
used
a
to
healthy,
eat-
balanced meal.
The
It was
whole
great.
time I was at Eunice, I ate at the cafeteria every time, and as I say, like it's a healthy, good meal.
Mm-hmm.
But these kids, man, this is the new generation. when they get into they get into middle school 1, they go, "Wow, this is so much better than my elementary school."
Yeah.
And 6 months later, it's meh. And then they get to high school and they go, "Whoa." At Eunice, we used to have halal for the Muslim students. We used to have international, hanshik, and another one. 4 choices, man.
It's like Google.
Like whatever you wanted.
It's like working
you
at
could
Google.
get.
Yeah.
And there's still nothing but complaints. They want a $2 filet mignon.
Yeah.
You can't get it. Either pay for the filet mignon or accept a $2 student lunch. That's it, man.
Yeah.
But these kids at the college here at Ulsan College, man, their parents got the coin. Their order, imagine, you got the cafeteria food is perfectly good.
Right.
And they order in every day, ordering in food.
Yeah.
That's the life on the dark side.
It's bananas. Born in the Hyundai coveralls.
Right.
Anyway,
Straight into money.
what's your uncle say when you go over there for 3 months? You quit. You meet a girl and be like, "All right, see you later, Samchon. I'm going to
That's
cook."
good. That's good choice.
Oh, really? Very supportive.
Because the same my case.
Bring over the next nephew.
Yeah.
Bring over the next nephew.
Yeah. You can come. Just bring your brother.
Because it's my uncle and my uncle's wives. They both of they graduated Dongyong University. It's really popular in Japan, right? The top of the top.
Yeah.
That's why they know already like international students is like so. But if you have to make your money for yourself, he said. I said, yeah, absolutely. So you can start.
Is his wife Japanese or Korean?
Oh no, he's Korean. His wife is Korean.
Korean also.
Yeah.
So you guys are setting up the Korean mafia in Osaka there. That's how it works, right? One comes, then you bring over your cousin and your brother and your
Well, that's what Chubby Linda was saying.
your
You got
somebody
one-
else, somebody else.
Yeah, but there's a really big change because around the 2000 generation in Japan, even Japanese they thought Korean and Chinese is same. They use the same language. They speak the same language. They thought.
Until
Really?
2000.
Yeah. Even we cannot think about to go to the walk to the kitchen, Japanese kitchen, because in Japan's kitchen is so really tough and they're they so really high pride. Even some of the international students he wanna walk to the kitchen, but he can speak Japanese anything. But he say just go out. That's what they say. Only
They don't believe your facial hair?
they don't
They don't believe that's the real one?
No, that doesn't matter, but the same pace, right? But only language, yeah. It's a really hard time find
Absolutely.
the job,
So you were working part-time in the restaurants while you were studying Japanese?
Right.
And how was that experience? Did you face a lot of those hardships?
It's really hard, yeah, really hard because I should be I have to do hard studying for get the scholarship from government,
right.
but really hard, really hard.
It's competitive.
Yeah, really hard. But I think I'm so really lucky. I gathered one scholarship in 2 years
Good.
in Japan, and this really helped.
Sure,
for my life.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Cool, man.
All the students that I know in Korea, I mean, if they don't have their scholarship, most of them wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Eunice does full scholarships as long as they keep their GPA, like you said. Keep your GPA at 3.3 in their last 2 years, I think. They can stay on a full scholarship, which releases all the pressure from working.
Right.
They can now focus on their studies because their studies are paid for, and they can work part-time just for supporting and some extra money.
Right.
But when they have to work to support, to pay rent, to do everything else,
Right.
then it affects their studies, and their studies go down. So
What kind of schedule are you doing there? You were waking up, go to school in the morning time, and
actually,
work at night.
Okay, we're gonna start the school at 9.
Mm.
Japanese class, 9 through 3 p.m. And then I go to back my home and I slept 3 hours. I wake up 6 p.m. Then I go to the first job, good restaurant for the run the skill. They only 3-4 hours just only there.
Yeah.
And then on the bike, the moving.
go to the soju tent.
Oh no, rice house. Do you know the gyudon? The bowl, the rice bowl. It's
Okay.
on the top the beef.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We can Japanese food it's really casual food.
Okay.
But that is a 24-hour, it's like franchise.
Delivery.
Yeah, but after 12, it's a nighttime job. I gotta make the more money, right? So it's a 10 through 8. And then I go to the school again.
10 p.m. till 8 in the morning?
Yeah,
You're working the 24-hour rice?
the 3
Right.
hours I slept.
Oh my God.
24 hours, 10 p.m. through
8 a.m.
morning. It's almost 10 hours. Right?
And then straight back to school.
Yeah.
Wow. So your only sleeping was 3 to 6 in the afternoon?
Yeah, 3 or 4 hours. Actually, I got once a week my off day.
Yeah. 24 hours. of
Hibernate.
sleep.
Yeah, that's what I say. But it's a really good. Now it's my really like my precious like time. So I could spend my wife
Yeah.
or go to the date.
Oh my God.
Right.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
So this school was also in Osaka, your language school?
Yeah.
Okay. And 2 years of that, you graduate. Now you can speak Japanese, or
Better than English.
yeah?
Yeah.
How was the learning curve? Pretty fast, or
Oh, actually,
There's lots of overlap.
yeah. It's compared to the other students. I'm so really feel the fast and high because they are just they are a rich guy for the student. They don't have any get the like job. They don't have to do that, right?
so you're learning at your job,
Well, in the
always
kitchen,
interacting,
yeah,
right?
The Japanese, two Japanese. So after 6 months, I feel really good speaker in the Japanese. So the school is my professor. He said, yeah, "You are so really fast as long as the Japanese." But I said, "I think it's good for the good teacher right here." But actually, it's my friend, the Japanese, almost like co-worker.
Yeah.
100% Japanese. That's why
You'd be crazy to go over there and hang out with Koreans. My wife said when she was in Australia, how many people were over there just hanging out with Koreans, staying in a house with all Koreans, and they don't.
But it's also hard not to. You're in a foreign land. You're in the middle of nowhere.
But if your whole purpose is, I guess it depends on your purpose for going.
If it's language acquisition, yes, absolutely, get out there and do it. But it's still a scary. It's very, very different. But I think of the most students international students I have are Nepalese, and they learn their Korean through their part-time jobs. I mean, when they're serving in a restaurant, you learn really fast. Yeah, you learn really quick, man. Go to Gyeongju.
Right.
It's all the Vietnamese kids, and they all speak great Korean.
Oh, really?
Oh, all the restaurants around Gyeongju and Bowman Lake is all Vietnamese students.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Wow.
From Gyeongju Dae, sure.
Wow.
And they all speak good Korean because they live in those restaurants,
Right.
6, 8, 10 hours a day, and their
Right.
Korean's gotten very good.
Right.
I can't speak a word of Italian, but when the old lady in the restaurant I used to work at's yelling at me, I know exactly what she's saying. I'm gonna cut your nuts off.
Just
Okay.
only I can speak to like Korean. I can use the Korean language to the school. Because all over like Korean student or like Chinese student or like Hong Kong student.
Yeah.
So that is my opportunity on the day speak Korean.
Yeah.
But they are just only speak the Japanese in school
Yeah.
to the teacher.
Right.
Yeah, that's why they are not pretty slow. It's a language.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's not enough, and that's what we say. Like to
Immersion.
the mothers here that want to pay for private lessons, it's not okay to just send them to a hagwon for 30 minutes 4 times a week. You got to get them involved in natural environments where English is the common language.
Right.
And if that's hanging out with his kids or my kids or at our houses or whatever it is, I mean, there's something to be said for that. I'm not pimping out my kids for classes, but you have to be in that environment.
Right.
You can't just force it upon them and assume that they're going to get better doing 3 hours a week of English in class. It doesn't work.
Right.
So you graduate from there and boom, straight into chef school or no?
Yeah. Go to chef school in the 1 year because it is 1 year's course. The after
That's a full all day long.
Yeah,
where-
all day, 1 year.
How do you support yourself during that? Are you still working? You still work? I mean, you're cooking all day in the school that finishes, and you're delivering the beef rice at night.
Yeah.
Wow, unreal.
I keep the same job because if I quit my part-time job, I can go to the university. Right?
So you said before that that's one of the most famous schools, culinary schools in the world. I'm assuming there's more than one location. It's not just Tokyo.
They have both. Tokyo have, but Tokyo we can go to international student.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Because-
Osaka and Tokyo are the only 2 locations?
Yeah, the China and
Okay.
French. Yeah, they have also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are lucky that this was all in Osaka.
Right. That's
You
right.
did a language school. Otherwise, you have to separate from your girlfriend.
Right, because we have the 10 international school that time, international student that time, because the other one like over 200 or 300 like student is all Japanese. Even they don't know is my school in the foreigner like student they
Right.
have or not. But we have 10 people. The 7 or 6 student is Korean. The other one is Taiwanese. But 8 is like they same. It's my same situation. But some of like 3 students they from Tokyo because they studied in Japanese course class at Tokyo University. But they want to be they want to go to the same culinary school. But they didn't know that. In the Tokyo place,
They gotta go.
We can
wonder
go
to
Osaka.
Right. There's a movie in Osaka.
So when you, I mean, going through school, what were some of the big obstacles that you had to overcome in that high prestigious school? What are some of the very difficult situations you encountered in there?
It's a language.
Just only the language? I mean, the cooking skill, was there any?
That's
like-
not good because that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because that Korean school is just only like teaching for the not new one, just only traditional food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but because basic, the food is basic started traditional.
Okay.
Yeah, after they're gonna make the like fusion or something
And
like
specialize and stuff like that,
specialize.
So you have to know the basics.
Yeah, the
of
Chinese,
traditional
French,
Japanese.
Italian, Japanese. Yeah, we learn 4 countries.
Oh, okay,
with,
okay.
like food.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So you graduate from that school after 1 year, and then
I went to go the other like hotel college.
okay.
Yeah.
In Japan.
Yeah, Osaka.
Oh, okay.
Like
yeah.
hotel management
Yeah,
or hospitality?
yeah. There's 2 years. Because
Why didn't you become a chef?
why?
Yeah. How did you change, or why did you change again from your girlfriend says, "Hey, now you're a chef. Good,
Right,
get a
right,
job. We can get married." No, now I want to be a hotel manager.
No. That's actually I want to be more learn experience in the Japanese restaurant or the kitchen. But we don't have a visa, right? So I had to get my visa. That's why I find a new some college after because that's why I both I can do the both going to the school and then go to the kitchen job. I think more long because 3 years is pretty short.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't understand. I don't understand like not yet Japanese food, traditional or like modern style.
Yeah.
But I need more time. That's why.
I laugh at students that Nate teaches, and it's almost like they come here to work. College is second to working and sending money home, and it's almost their college tuition's almost the. It's like paying the.
It's the last priority.
It's paying the mafia. You know, you got to pay the government mafia just to keep it legal. You know?
But I found it funny, like at UNIST, if you always ask the international students, you're graduating next semester, what are your plans? You're going to go back home, start a business, get a job? I don't know. I'm probably just going to do a master's. Do you want to do a master's? No. Then,
I don't
know what I want to do, and I don't want to go home, and I can make money teaching English in Korea as an Uzbek or as another international student, so they can make decent money here and study and get experience. And a master's can't hurt me, so I'll just do a master's just because, not because they think it's going to really help their future, but they don't want to leave. And going home, like even my students here, I mean, they get a degree, go home and make $300, $500, $600 a month as a career job. So they know if they can teach some English on the side at 30, 40, 50 bucks an hour, that's a lot of money to pass up, and they're getting their education paid for. So yeah, I think that's a more common situation than most people think, but it doesn't surprise me.
So you bump the visa up 2 years.
Yeah.
You get another 2 years of hotel management and whatnot. The wife is, but let's get married. Is the pressure?
Actually, we got married when I studied in the culinary school. Starting culinary school.
We tied the knot early.
Yeah,
So you're what, 30?
Yeah,
31?
30, yeah, 30, 31.
Wow.
And Korean, so dad must be happy now. No?
Maybe.
But not coming home.
I never ask about that. Just only like, I just want to marry. My dad said, okay, that's it.
Did you get married there, like sign a paper, or did you come home and have a real wedding?
My wife did it.
Did what?
Sign off the paper.
Hey, Chuggy, we're married.
How was your day today? I made some sushi. You?
Yeah.
We got married.
Because
Excuse
I
me?
cannot stop the part-time job while they live in Japan.
Yeah.
Because she got a vacation, right? She got on the school.
Yeah.
So she had vacation January 1st. Actually, she wanna sign out the January 1st, but Donggucheong, they're closed, right? They're the January 2nd. She did. And they come back to Japan.
So it's not a question of getting married in Japan. It was just come home, sign some papers at home.
Right.
So did you ever end up coming home and having a formal wedding or no?
No.
Only the paper one.
Yeah.
So-
But my wife said, I don't want to do that. I said, "No." When I come back from United States, my parents, actually my wife's parents also, you guys should be wedding something like that. And why do I have to do that?
And you've
Because
been
they
married
gotta get all the
already
money
10
back,
years.
Right. And then it even worth my money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but they want to get their money back.
Well, I'm not sure, but we think, I don't want to do that. But my mom said, okay, you can take the picture. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you did the pictures?
Yeah, picture.
If I could redo my wedding, I would
do
do something special. Mine is just a regular, 30-minute special. Nate, someone threw a chicken, and there was.
I did a Jongtong traditional
Oh, really?
wedding at the
Yeah.
temple.
Oh, I saw the picture. Right. I saw that.
So we put on the king's hats and all this crazy stuff, and my whole family had hanboks on, and yeah, it was.
But it's a good experience.
It's a
right?
mememory, and they'll
Yeah.
remember it the rest of their lives. I mean, that was so much
I will.
fun. And
I will too. Is the day I broke my back. I had to carry this guy up the.
because they got to carry the carriage.
I
with
know.
us. So that was, yeah. I mean, that was a hoot. And that's what I said. I didn't think my family would come. Maybe mom and dad, but I didn't think everyone else. And then all my brothers and sisters are thinking, I'm gonna come. And I thought, really?
You got to do something.
Then we
special,
can't do
right?
just the normal drive-through Las Vegas 20-minute special. Everyone on their phone, buffet mixed with 100 different weddings. So
That was one thing I'm glad we did. Have a separate
Right.
buffet. Nothing worse. Oh, hello, welcome international family. Who are these people? Is this Julius? No, this is a guy from a different wedding.
Okay.
This is yeah.
So shout out to Andy in Iqaluit. His was the first Jongtong Gyeongshik that I saw, and that was at what's it called?
경운봉
Muna
문화 센터?
Mauna.
Mauna Resort.
마우나.
Yeah.
He did a really
experience. It's really expensive.
yeah. He's rich.
Yeah.
He's teaching up north. He's got lots of
Yeah.
cash.
Wow.
He's got all
So
that.
he did
equal
one
money.
at Mauna, and it was really cool. And I was like, wow. If I get married and I need something special, I'm gonna do one of these with the
Wow.
salmonori and
Yeah.
So that's what we did. So
Oh my gosh.
Dude, they threw chickens. It was hilarious.
do you know that tradition? Throw the chickens.
Oh yeah.
And the
yeah,
harmonies
yeah.
fight for the
Right,
chicken.
right. Did you do that?
He did. Yeah. I was expecting maybe I can grab one, but 65-year-old grandma in a hanbok tackled it like the the
gosh.
offensive line of
But
the.
funnier
the
is
Dallas
my
Cowboys.
brother and brother-in-law, or brother and someone else holding the chickens, and they're scared shitless of the holding alive. Oh, he's getting wild. He wants to get out.
Wow.
Okay, just throw him. But first we did the same. And these guys would laugh because I hadn't had a girlfriend for a very long time prior, and we'd only been dating for 6 months or 8 months.
Define
maybe.
girlfriend.
Oh really?
With my wife, yeah. We went to Indonesia right away. We went to Bali right after we met, a month or two after we met. We went to Bali for 3 weeks, and then we said, yeah, we can get married, no problem.
Okay.
And then we waited until
Crazy.
that might have been July or August, and then the same thing.
Oh.
One day, Mom said, well, we had gone home,
Okay.
and we bought wedding rings in Canada at Christmas and come back.
Okay.
But we didn't decide anything yet and then Mom said, there's a house in Okdong. It's really good. Come, it's a good deal. And I was still a little bit scared, and I wanted to make sure my name was on the house paper. And they
Right.
said, well, you're not married, so it can't go on. So the next day we went to the Namguchong and got married. And I said to these guys, I'm married. And they're like, huh? What do you mean? Yeah, we went and signed up yesterday. We're married now. And so it was
It's part of a Budongsan deal.
it was come by the house. And we said, we got to buy the house tomorrow. What are we going to do? So we proposed that night. We went the next morning, signed the
Oh my god.
wedding papers. That night, signed the house papers.
This is really Korean, real Korean culture, right?
Pali
빨리.
Yeah.
But I didn't want my my savings going into the house without my name on it. I was like, at least I gotta have my name on the thing. So signing the marriage papers was not a big deal for me.
Okay.
But I think for my buddies who'd known me a long time, I mean, that was probably pretty bally for what my past situations were like.
Wow.
Anyway,
Do you want to go into that a little bit?
Yeah, next time. next episode. So you guys got a bali there in Japan?
Yeah.
Or I guess she came home, signed the papers, and then that's it. Married and in culinary school.
Yeah, in the hotel.
So he does the hotel. You finish the hotel.
Yeah.
You come back to Korea, or you go right to the States?
No, so we can go to the state because.
From Japan?
Oh yeah, just one month I stayed in Korea because for the visa.
Visa, yeah.
For some.
But why not? Now that you finished, you got all this experience. You're well versed in Japanese culture, language, food. Why not stay there and make a go at living there?
In Japan.
Yeah.
Because now it's my big change the visa, but when I was studying in Japan, there's like visa is like if I go to culinary school, but I cannot get any job in Japan because I'm foreigner. But they have to do for the visa of the chef, they give like less 10 years experience in my country.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I heard, whether it's true or not, maybe you can, they say for foreigners living in Japan, very welcome, and people are very nice to you, but there is the, you'll never be Japanese. You'll never be in the group.
It's the same as here, isn't it? Maybe not the welcoming part as much, but isn't it? Watch your coffee. Isn't it the same as here? I mean, I feel half Korean. I mean, I think I'm
like tourists, right?
Yeah.
They love tourists, but they don't want to be a neighbor. Kyoto is really strong there. Kyoto, do you know Kyoto?
Yeah.
It's a traditional in
Yeah.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's like a picture book.
Yeah, right. There's people is like they kind tourist. I think it's maybe Jeju Island.
But don't stay over more than 2 nights.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really hard. It's pretty tough.
I think it was in Kyoto. That's where the geisha walk around in the street.
The Gold Temple.
And now there's no. I think you can't take photographs there anymore. I think they've banned cameras. I think I remember reading something like that. Wasn't that part of our newspapers? I thought they banned cameras. I'll look into it. Anyways.
So then it's the options are either come back to Korea.
Yeah. That's only one option.
Or go to the States.
But I couldn't find any job in Korea because 2006 is not enough like Japanese restaurant in the Korea. And then almost like Seoul area they have.
Okay.
But I don't want to go to the Seoul because I don't like the big city.
So what about your wife though? She has a job and she's set up and she's a teacher in Japan.
Oh, actually we are almost divorced. When I first time said go to the university, hey, we gotta go to university, the United States. She said no. If we want to go, we can divorce.
Wow.
After you can go there.
Jesus.
I said we so really argument so long.
One more trip to the Donggucheon.
I didn't even sign that goddamn paper.
Right. But I'm so really worried about that. But I need to explain for my future. Actually, our future. But if we go, I cannot stay anymore in Japan. So we have to move.
Even if she has a job and you're married?
A little bit different, yeah.
Okay.
But she doesn't want to be heard about anymore. Like now our situation. But so I asked her if you want to go to the Korea. She say no. So what do you want to do? I want to stay here, but I cannot stay here. So we are on decision a long time, takes time. That's why that is my older sister and the younger sister. They live in San Francisco. Both of them graduated in Hawaii in the university. That's why
They were already living in San Francisco?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my younger sister said, if you come over in the United States, I said, so what you gonna do? I cannot speak English.
Oh, you spoke no English?
No.
This is like replaying the same movie.
Yeah.
From going to Japan.
Right. So I'm so really hard. Yeah.
Again?
I said around the 33 or 30. I don't remember.
Oh my god.
Around the challenge, I said, yeah, it's good because there's so many sushi restaurants and they got the big money, right? Sushi guy.
Sure.
Yeah. This is really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm so
They'll pay more if you can't speak English.
right.
You're the real deal. No English.
This guy's right off the boat. Yeah.
It is good experience for your chef life. I said, yeah, I think so. I'm gonna try. And then I promised my wife, just 5 years we can stay there.
Just 5 years?
Yeah,
Shit.
I get to the
Yeah.
like promise. So we thought after 5 years we think we don't anymore the living university for its good reason. We just go back Korea.
Yeah.
She said, really? And I said, yeah, just only 5 years. And she said,
Wow, you pitched that so well.
So she went
only
from
5
no,
years,
I'm
so-
not going to the States to
All right,
come on, honey, only 5 years. Okay. Really?
yeah.
but Yobo, you don't speak English. No problem. We'll be all right.
Yeah, because my sister is there.
Uh.
We can help them for them everything. So
Ah,
I said, yeah, she
guess so.
said, okay, we can go. And then we took the almost like $500.
Mm,
Yeah, we take the just only 500.
50만 원?
Yeah.
yeah. That's when I came here. I had $500.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had 500.
Wow.
Just only 5 because the other one we have saved some money, but I give to my mom because when I studied the Korean school, it's my dad is cancer. He got a cancer. That's why he needed like hospital some.
Yeah.
So I gave to the everything. That's why. And then I go to the United States with my wife. Go to the San Francisco in the 2006 summer. Yeah, summer.
Oh wow! What a I at 33 you went. I couldn't imagine like let's start at the base of the mountain again.
I know.
When I look at studying Korean or my
but-
my non-progression, I look at the top of the mountain like I don't know if I can get up there. That's really it's a difficult
Yeah, actually.
mentally.
But when you come home and there's no job and you've been abroad 6 years, and you that adjustment coming home is probably difficult.
Right. Actually, but we have only a job in Seoul, but I don't want to go to the Seoul and then.
no job fitting for
Yeah,
you.
it's not good. It's not good like the big company. Just only like private store, like small
Private restaurant,
store. Yeah,
yeah.
private restaurant. I don't want to study. I don't want to go to there because I'm still like 5 or 6 years and studied in Japan. It's kind of like that time is pretty young. That's why I got my pride. Yeah, no, I don't want to go more higher.
Yeah.
Some of like market or some of
Right.
place.
And you're not. Yeah. So what about coming back then? You came back here. You were here for a month.
Yeah, just a month.
Was
Sort-
that
sort out a visa?
the reverse culture shock, or I mean, Japan and Korea have a lot more similarities than us coming to Asia and going back to our countries.
But it's more of a transition period. You knew you were going to.
Yeah, just culture shock is just only for me because different my hairstyle, like kind of Japanese style, and my sisters
Yeah.
here. That's why they're it's Korea. They're watching me. Hey, what the hell?
yeah, they think you're
is-
Japanese.
Yeah, but I can. But I spoke. We speak each other. My wife. I speak like Ulsan language.
Right, Satori. Yeah.
Satori.
Yeah.
That's why Seoul people say what?
Confusing.
He's Korean?
Yeah,
Like that.
Gyeongsanando
Yeah.
Satori and looks like Japanese.
Right.
and-
Yeah, just only that one is my culture shock.
So when you had come back, did you already know you were going to America already?
Yeah,
So you're just waiting for your visa?
Yeah.
Okay. So then straight to San Fran, and what happened?
my image is first time arrived at San Francisco airport. It's amazing weather
Hard to, yeah.
and fresh air.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was so good.
Even compared to Japan?
Yeah.
That was the biggest when I went to Fukuoka for a visa run.
It's Fukuoka.
Is that a different...
Yeah, but Fukuoka is not a big city, right? But Osaka is the second of the city in Japan. That's why it's really.
smoggy, polluted?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, you get off the airplane. It's beautiful in
Right.
San Fran. Yeah.
Different sky, Wow. It's a movie. Why?
Yeah.
Right. It's an American movie like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the other one is the countryside. Everywhere countryside. Wow. Where is the biggest like building and the skinniest woman? Where's that? Like like faces like Hollywood stuff. Where's that?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think it's a really bad language maybe, but everybody like kind of like elephant, like It's a big
Like an
woman.
elephant.
Yeah, it's like big woman is a big guy.
Yeah.
And I'm a fat guy. I mean,
Hey, I'm big. I'm big.
right, you're big.
But when I go home,
Normal.
no, but I'm even shocked now. And
oh,
like,
really?
sure, but like you say big, but I don't think you're talking my size big. I mean, okay, there's lots of me, but there's a lot of people bigger than me.
Right.
And mine, one of my surprises last time, and it sticks out like a sore thumb. I went to Costco with my aunt in San Francisco. No, were we in San Fran or San Jose? In San Jose. We went to Costco, and I was like, 70% of the people in here are on electric scooters.
Oh, really?
Motorized scooters.
Really?
But we went in the middle of the day, so it wasn't an after work.
I
crew.
never seen scooter in America.
No, I don't mean that. I mean like motorized. Like their knees are.
Oh, yeah.
They have sore knees
I
or
see.
backs.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is like an old folks' home, and they're big. Grandma and grandpa's like before that used to be like
I agree.
you know
I agree.
Ajashi and Ajimos, men and women. But now I don't know if I thought you get older and you just slim down because you stop eating as much, but I couldn't believe how many huge people in their 60s and 70s there were.
Yeah.
And still shopping at Costco with their motorized scooters.
Exactly. Right.
And man, I can't forget that when I went there and I went, wow, there's a serious problem. Like it's a big problem, man.
Right.
It's scary, dude. Everything, it's so easy.
I can't imagine what you must think. And my wife's the same. She's like, whoa, you're not big, but like like there's some really large people. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely very different.
From Japan, there's not much obesity in Japan, is there?
Yeah, there's a lot of skinny there.
Really?
Yeah.
I think lots of Asian genes. I mean, in general.
Yeah, there's a pretty skinny.
Probably the diet, no? Oh, and driving bicycles. Or who's I just talking about?
Southeast Asia, I think, is a little bit different sometimes. I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, there it's money means big, right? If you're bigger, you got money, you're eating lots. But that was the first impression was, wow, this is like an elephant party.
Yeah, that's even for me going home after a year and a half here. I noticed not even the people, but like the cars, everything. I go home and you see a huge pickup truck. You're like, holy shit!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was driving a Matiz at the time. I was like, wow,
like
this
three
is
bongos.
Yeah.
This parking lot is pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you know why we think the parking lots here are crazy. Like,
I know.
You got to park within like 6 inches and make sure you don't scratch the next guy's door, and that's normal.
You know what? I love Costco because there's a big parking
Yeah.
lot. That's why I love it.
Exactly. And the shopping carts are big, and it's like, that's our normal size.
Yeah.
I hate the Home Plus. And there's so narrow parking.
But I go to Home Plus, and the cart is like mini size. And I'm like, if I put a toilet paper package in here, I got no more space. What am I supposed to do?
Right.
Costco, I can put 2 kids and all my groceries.
Right.
No
exactly.
problem.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Big size. Wasn't that the movie? Big size. This.
Super size.
Yeah, super size. Yeah, super size.
Everything.
Right.
I agree. Like, you go home, Hummers are everywhere,
Right.
and the trucks are jacked up. And it's like a world on steroids, man. It's huge.
Some part of me likes that, but some part of me just goes, it's so unnecessary and
yeah.
maybe
Right.
superficial in some.
But it's better than New York, maybe California, especially. But they have so many Asian guys living there.
In New York?
No, it's California.
In California.
Yeah, that's why there's so really small people. Yeah.
Close to the ocean there.
Well, how did you adapt to life in San Francisco?
I mean, not speaking English.
Yeah, that's why I start again. The
Language
work.
school?
No.
Oh, okay.
I never took the class in America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so start again.
12 years of English instruction in the
Japanese restaurant
Yeah.
in dishwasher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good start.
Yeah, but because there's a Japanese stop.
But that must have hurt your pride too.
Yeah.
I went to one of the best culinary schools in the world,
Yeah,
and now
exactly.
I'm a goddamn
so
dishwasher.
Yeah, that's why I'm homesick after 3 months. What can I do, right?
You said 5 years. Wash them dishes, baby.
That's what I'm saying. So, but it doesn't matter in California and they speak English because
It's all Spanish.
Spanish is better. You know?
Yeah.
Every time they're gonna speak "Hola, ¿cómo estás?"
Yeah.
And there's huge groups of Chinese, Japanese, and Koreans there.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
especially in San Francisco. I mean, what a mix of people. I mean, you can
Right.
find everything there.
After 3 years, until 3 years, I never speak English in that store because they're all Japanese stuff.
So you could just speak Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the waiters or whatever can speak English, but everybody else
Right,
Japanese
it's
is fine.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
why it doesn't matter.
So how did you learn your English?
Starting sushi job 3 years because I just prepared like kitchen stuff. I love that, but I kind of like pride. Sushi man. We can call sushi man or sushi guy.
Sushi chef?
No, we can
No.
get a chef.
Okay.
Yeah, in America, they every time say not sushi chef, there's sushi guy or sushi man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sushi person. You don't wanna gender
like
yourself.
That. But they never say the, like sushi chef.
Right.
Just only in between Korean, we can go. We hire sushi man, sushi guy.
Right.
Yeah, not sushi chef.
Huh.
So I think, there is not chef. I thought.
Right.
So this is like under my level. I thought it's my skill, everything, because there is never cooked people worked like sushi guy,
Right.
because they're like same situation. They lived in Korea, they got the American dream, go to the America, but they never using the knife or
And
like,
make California
the-
rolls.
Yeah, California rolls. That's why. But because they told me get the money about the sushi guy's job, but they make it like really like simple style, like kind of like gimbap.
Yeah.
Yeah, just only gimbap with them raw, and they make the raw and then cutting. That's it. It's like sauce a lot,
Yeah.
like that. So I thought it's not Japanese food. I thought, but they call Japanese food. But
This
it's
is-
not Japanese food. Like Korea,
Yeah.
it's carbonara, but it's not carbonara, right?
So that's sugar
it's like
banana.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Yeah, right. So, but I need more like give the money for
Right.
my stock, my life.
Yeah.
Because it's kitchen stuff. I did with the hard work. Per month, I get almost like 2,500 or 3,000. That's it. But no tip, without tip.
Yeah.
In kitchen staff. But raw guy, they make the like over 5,000 or $6,000 per month plus tip.
Oh,
So that's
wow.
your incentive. I want to do that.
Right.
I got to stop washing dishes and start.
Exactly.
Getting up there.
Yeah. And then I started.
Honey, get my sauce.
I understand my sushi bar, over 3 or 4 sushi guy there. But skill is, I think skill is the best.
Yeah.
In town, in the kitchen skill.
Yeah.
They almost like sushi owner. They know it's my rumor. It's one Korean guy. He studied in Japan, because almost they don't have any experience.
So the other sushi chefs were Japanese?
Korean or Japanese.
Korean Japanese.
Yeah, but even Japanese also, they didn't never make the sushi in Japan.
Just they're Japanese, so they
Right,
get the job.
right, exactly.
They looked.
There's lots of those guys here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're Canadian. You know how to make a hamburger? Yeah. that's not really a hamburger.
It's like that. So I was standing up first time. I remember it's a really my memories like bad memory or like shy memories like that. There's so many like white guy. Their town is a white town. That's why the white guy is eating the sushi bar. That they, it's Americans so really love talking at the bar but it's my case. I just make the rule like that because I can't speak any English.
Look at his concentration.
Ask that guy.
Right. Don't connect my eye.
Yeah.
You just only eat that.
Or
I
it
just
won't
make
taste good.
it. Right. Because it's scary. It's
Yeah.
really scary. Actually, it's an American accent. It's American English is so really like R or L, like,
Yeah.
it's make the tongue, it roll the tongue. So I was really worried about it. But my next sushi guy, I thought there's not good English language, but there's really talk too much.
Confidence, like
Right.
Nate.
And
But that's what it's like, though.
yeah, they love that.
It's just confidence.
Oh, and then they got to get the money, tip a lot.
Yeah.
So I thought, wow, I have to do.
Yeah.
Stop rolling and start talking.
Stop to make the roar, starting talking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that's
learn as you
awesome.
go, right?
Yeah, that's why I just like I just memory. I real like every time it's like repeat some one like sentence, the other one different sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sushi guy next to you is like,
Right.
you bastard, you said the same sentence 8 times today.
Did you guys study the same school, the same tutor?
No, every new customer that comes in, you give him the same lines.
Yeah.
The guy next to you is like, "Oh, dude, talk about something else. You're killing me. Did you read the newspaper today?" Hey, 12:10. Did you read the newspaper today?
I just like 2 years make the money a lot. Yeah, really, really.
Was that the same place as the dishwashing or different?
Oh no, different place.
So dishwashed for a little bit and then changed to
Yeah.
the sushi chef, sushi guy?
Yeah, actually, I'm so really lucky because almost after 6 months lived in America, I got the head chef, the one chance, it's the biggest restaurant.
Nice.
You got the head chef?
Yeah, yeah, because they're almost like around 50 or 50 customers that's sitting in restaurant.
The restaurant can seat 50 people.
Yeah, 50 people, over 50 people, but they're really high quality.
Right.
The course.
That's what I was going to say. With your skills, there must have been a good opportunity there because they'll love to pay lots of money for for real sushi or real trained guys. So as long as you got a chance to make it, there should have been a market for you to get that job.
Exactly.
In my experience, head chefs don't actually do much cooking. It's more yelling at the other chefs. Was that your experience too?
Yeah.
Just keeping everyone in line and making sure timing and everything's on.
I'm so really like scared as a chef. There was time because my staff or sushi guy, whatever, the owner, they are so really worried about me because I'm so really tough,
strict,
the chef. But not Ramsey, no.
You're not Ramsey.
Not Ramsey.
He's so really so weird. But
no more rolling.
Yeah.
No more rolling. Only real sushi.
Well, I got really pride in my job, So if you want my skill, you should be same. The long to me, it's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's my skill. So 2 years, and then I worked the both that one and the special VVIP for the course. Visited their house because my owner.
You did house calls.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was my really lucky chef because my owner's husband were really a success in the IT company in where's the
Palo Alto or
Santa Clara.
Yeah.
We can call it what's that?
Silicon
Valley,
yeah.
right? Well, there's friend is like Sony or Intel and Apple, the Dell. They're the like CEO.
So you were serving Steve Jobs sushi there at his house?
No, Steve Jobs.
He give him the killer sushi, man.
Like
this guy put the sushi nail in Steve Jobs' coffee. You heard it here first.
but I get to like Tiger Woods.
You serve Tiger Woods?
Yeah, the Tiger Woods and then
really?
Yeah.
Wow,
but not only for me.
Yeah.
Not only like the other. We gotta go to the team.
Yeah, sure.
Like Japanese or Western food or the other Asian food.
Yeah.
And then I invited also like Nicole Kidman, the birthday party something. Yeah, they like.
That's pretty awesome.
You think she's pretty?
I don't know.
She's so tall.
She's tall?
Yeah.
I had a class the other day and all the women were like, "Oh, Nicole Kidman, oh, she's so pretty."
She's really beautiful also. Yeah.
She's all right.
Yeah, she's so really tall. Like that. I said, wow.
Look, above average, but not. She's not pushing the upper limits.
I think I knew already why Tom Cruise he's like divorced or bigger than him, baby. That's why.
He's about 5'2", I think.
There's a Mussolini complex.
So really tall. She's nice, but I thought it like a long distance, but she's so really tall. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So you're serving and doing house calls for the rich and famous of Silicon Valley.
Yeah. For my owner. Yeah.
Wow.
Because he's so really good.
So what was your wife thinking at this point? We made it. We're good. I like it here. Or only 2 years left and we're leaving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The countdown's on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She left 5 years.
After 5 years, yeah.
Go to
She
Korea.
left?
Yeah.
And you stayed?
Yeah, I stayed 1 year because I got one project because I got both the other job is like opening restaurant. The responsibility I got really
Sushi restaurants?
Oh, Japanese restaurant.
Japanese restaurant, yeah.
Then we're gonna start in like interior, and make the menu, and all those setting the stuff. Then after I'm finished, they're like that's just good money.
So you had a contract setting up the whole restaurant?
Yeah.
Oversight thing.
And you never studied that before. That was that's your first
English?
No. Setting up
startup.
Oh no.
Just from your experience or whatnot, how it should be laid out.
It's my image or my But I didn't study going to the other restaurant.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't like. Oh, it's a good point. It's like copy. I want to make like that party of like this.
That's like your dream, right?
Bench.
You can design your own.
Oh yeah,
your own
yeah,
style.
I think Koreans call copy, or I think it's benchmarking in Korea. Yeah,
Right,
That's
right.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, we were talking before at lunch, and you were saying, I asked you how you decided on your interior for your new restaurant opening soon. And you said it's all your idea. You pitched your ideas to the interior guy to see what's possible and whatnot. So
all of my idea. Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So how did you finish up? Your wife said, "Hey, 5 years, I'm out. I'm going home." And you said, "Oh, I just got to finish this project for a year."
Yeah, that's why that she, okay, so I'm gonna go back to the.
I got Nicole Kidsman's number.
What did she do for the time that you were in San Francisco?
Oh, she just only like stayed home, and sometimes she went to the part-time job for a Japanese restaurant.
Cool.
Yeah, but she doesn't want because she was a teacher, so
Was she kind of relaxing and taking a break from working so hard? Or I imagine there would have been Japanese and Korean teaching positions in San Francisco.
They don't. She can get any job or
Really?
like that. Yeah, because I don't know why, but she want to find that, but yeah, she don't want to.
Sure.
She cannot.
You should have signed the paper for her. Hey, honey, I got you a job. I signed you up.
So we tried the one time. She want to get the baby, so you know. So
You only tried one time?
That's
No,
hard.
because hard.
You got to have good accuracy if you want to.
Because my wife, she cannot naturally pregnant. She cannot do that. So we know already that. So she want to be baby, but we tried just one time because it's really expensive.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Americans come to Korea
Right.
to have in vitro babies because it's so cheap. And
Right,
you guys
right,
are
right.
trying to do it in America. Holy man.
But that time is better than Korea.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now is Korea is so really really
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Korea is very good.
Yeah, skill is so really good and the cheap. But that time I spent almost like $30,000 just one time. $30,000 Stanford University.
Yeah.
Hospital. We tried that. So his doctor said he's American Korean. American Korean. So he said, oh, it's almost like over 70%
Success?
success possibility. So I think my wife said, really, wow, she's really, really happy. She was happy.
It's a big 30, though.
Right.
It's a,
Yeah, that's why she more like depressed.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a hard time, man,
Right.
for any couple to go
I think
through.
that's really a hard time in my life, maybe.
Yeah.
So anyway, after 5 years, she left. So she went in Seoul, her mom's house. So she got a job in the Shilla Hotel, 1 year. And then I gotta go back to Korea. Actually, I'm so really, really worried about the people who left America because around the 39, 40, my age. So how can I find a job in my country? But
So did you ever think of staying in America?
yeah, I want.
I mean, you were set up, you were making good money.
Right. That's why. But just for one reason, I had to go. I had to go back to Korea for my mom said. My mom called me. Your dad's almost like 3 months. Yeah, don't have time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, because
Because his cancer was
there.
Yeah, so.
So as the first son, the good first son, who left for 12 years, finally decided to be the first son and come back
but
and help.
I'm so really worried about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
You regret forever if you don't come back.
yeah.
Absolutely. It's kind of good timing if that happened now, and you get a call with he's got 2 weeks or whatnot. You got to come back, quarantine. Where that was.
So
good.
all the
You got to
challenge-
spend.
So when you got that call, did you think, I'm going to go back for good, or I'm just going to go back, see what happens, take care of mom if I have to for a little bit, and then come back to San Francisco because I can make money here, it's easy, I'm good?
I think no.
No?
Yeah, because I have to stay with my mom. I want to be because it's too long time they left with my mom. It's over around the 12 years.
12 years. Yeah.
And my wife, my sister, and both of my younger sisters, they're living
In
right
America.
there also.
Yeah.
So I don't want to make this alone as my mom. She's just only 1 year.
That's probably not so common to have 3 of your kids all take off.
Right.
Usually somebody would feel guilty enough to stay home and take care of
Right,
mom and dad, right?
Right. That's why I want to stay, but I'm so really worried about the job.
It's weird too. When I was at the college, lots of kids imagine their careers ending at 40 and like, oh, and then I have to do something else. But I mean, I think in restaurant business, maybe the more experience you have, the better.
And especially if you were the head sushi chef and you were designing your own restaurant, I mean, or for somebody else, I mean, yeah, you should have enough confidence in those skills to come home and be able to do it, right?
Cool. So you fly back. You're in Seoul for a year working at CJ?
Yeah, CJ.
Yeah.
Group and the special team.
Yeah.
The part of like
So it's restaurant.
part of like pride team.
Yeah.
Private team. Like,
Yeah. And that was restaurant supply, correct?
Oh no! We stayed like main company in building nearby CEO. Yeah, so we just talk about him, and then company is some party. We gonna make the food.
So it's all like private catering and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I got you. You were private chef for the big wigs. Cool.
Yeah, the CEO. Yeah, but it was not my style. It was that. Because,
You're saying they wanted you to cook for his taste.
Yeah.
Fake Japanese.
Right. That's why I just want to quit before I make the like bench market in Seoul, because I want to be like hamburger, because when I lived in San Francisco, there's every time I ate like hamburger store, because I was so amazing there.
What kind of hamburgers?
What kind of like just
Burger King?
Oh no, come on.
This is not for me. I know the story. This is for the audience.
Yeah, but it's almost like I think it's the New York. San Francisco is better than New York for the like food. Well, I think it's really bad for like New York people or something. But
and you're not saying this without any experience. Your sister lives in New York, and you'd been to New York.
Yeah, just 2 times.
You're not just talking, but you've been in New York.
Yeah, but I just ate the food is better than New York. The stuff also, grocery also, everything. They're really fresh and cheap.
Okay.
So
because it grows there.
Yeah.
I mean that's where it comes from. So
this is my favorite. One of my favorite in the world is good sushi burger store nearby San Francisco, close by Golden Gate. They say the city name is Sausalito.
Sausalito?
Yeah. There's a beautiful. I think I heard about the beautiful city on the 10th city in the world, the beautiful city in the Sausalito. Yeah, there's a really good place. But there's a small burger store. The name is just only burger store. They work it. The work is three Mexican guy.
Yeah.
It's a kind of like custom like that. First one, he worked at like a cashier. He speaks English. Absolutely, he speaks English. The other guy make the meat.
Yeah.
The other guy cook the the burger.
Cool.
Yeah. There's every time lineup. Every time. So many.
If you have a good product in Canada and America, you got the lineup. I mean, if you make that product, and every city has them.
Oh yeah.
Dad used to read that book. What was it called? Drive-ins, dives, and something else. And whenever he'd drive going to my brother's or whatever, they'd stop in all these little towns and find the best burger joints or the best bed and breakfast, and have. I know by Winnipeg we got the 1 pound spud. Everything you order comes with a pound of potatoes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's called Home of the 1 pound spud, and we got lots of potatoes there, and it's in the middle of nowhere, but people come from all over just to go there, and it's really famous.
We'd call this like they said burger. What's it called? Burger place?
Yeah, the burger store.
Burger store.
Yeah.
We'd call this in English like a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. And is the Korean equivalent of that matjip?
Yeah.
Matjip is just a hole in the wall, kind of small little independent.
They're watching the one
But
TV.
matjips are everywhere. Matjip is the whole street is matjips.
Yeah, but matjip can be defined as a independent.
They're just really popular there. Yeah, there's a really good place. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So you go to America and make Japanese food, then you come back to Korea and make American food.
Yeah.
So when are you going to go and make Korean food somewhere else? Not in the books. Making Korean food? No?
No.
Not interested?
No, not interested, because it's not make the money.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Shit, I went to a Korean restaurant at home, and it was like $17.
$15 a soju? You make lots of money.
Yeah. 15. Christ, you got a good one. $17 bibimbap.
But
Japchae, 22.
It's Korean. I think themselves, they know already about the Korean food.
Mm.
But no. But they thought they too much judge about each Korean restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is not good. This is too salty. No, it's too sweet. Like that.
Do Korean people ever? Maybe just
But
my
listen,
father.
hold on.
Yeah.
We went in Santa Clara at my aunt's.
Uh-huh.
We were in San Fran. Well, she's in Santa Clara. We were there must be 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Mom and Dad met us there. I brought my mother-in-law, and we did Vegas, the Canyon, L.A., San Fran, or San Jose, Santa Clara. And my aunt said, "Well, let's go for a Korean meal tonight because there's a good Korean restaurant down the street or whatever." And I just thought it's going to be the same mom and pop shop, taking advantage of no Korean food, and they're making the basics. We went there, probably one of the best Korean meals I've ever had. And my wife and mother-in-law would say, "This is so Korean here." And we ordered everything. And it was amazing. I mean, barbecue and pajeon and the soups, the jjigaes, everything was boom. So we went twice. In like 10 days in Santa Clara, we went twice. And it was so good there.
Well, I agree because I never tried before the sundubu
Yeah.
in Korea. Left before Korea. Well, I first time tried like America.
Oh really?
Yeah, sundubu and the galbi, LA galbi.
Yeah.
It's amazing taste.
What's the LA stand for?
What?
What does LA stand for?
What does it mean?
Like
Is it
LA.
Los Angeles?
No, it's not. Los Angeles is
So
not.
what is it?
They okay.
That's what it means.
I understand the meaning. It's like LA is like kind of like the bone.
Oh,
The
okay.
lip bone is name. Part of name is like L something like that. A something
Ah,
like that.
okay.
That the show name is LA. I heard about that.
Okay.
But when I was young, LA, wow, this is from Las Vegas, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I thought, but no, it's not.
I'm just glad it has nothing to do with the
I know.
with the waxing LA.
So I tried the first time. It's so really it's good. So when I before come Korea, it's my wife. Hey, I want to eat Korea is more sundubu jjigae and the galbi because there's more tasted
Yeah.
Yeah.
than America, right?
I like the sundubu.
Yeah,
man.
but you just sucks.
Yeah.
It's
In Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, compared
I never really like same taste as America. So sometimes I talk to my younger sister. Hey, I wanna eat the LA galbi and the sundubu over there. And go, I know.
Does it depend where you eat it first? Like Koreans now love the pasta bono. Here's some noodles with ketchup, and then they go to Italy. Then they go to Italy, and I think some of them think,
Sliced
"Marupsa, it's not good.
Oh yeah.
This
yeah.
isn't
Right,
real
right,
pasta.
right,
Real
right.
pasta's in Korea. It's delicious."
I agree.
So is it where you taste it first? Like if you ask the Americans or Canadians, we're used to eating these, triple layered pizzas that are, fat as can be, and you go to Italy and you're like, "Where's the toppings? This isn't pizza. Like we have." And
Chicago pizza.
I was telling you, right? Like when I was all
The
through
windy-
California.
The windy city. You can just roll yourself
Right,
up in the
right,
pizza and protect
right.
yourself.
I went to Mexico and spent a couple months in Mexico, and I was like, "This isn't a taco. This is a taco for a toddler.
Yeah.
Where's the 12-inch tortilla? Fill me up lumberjack Tex-Mex taco. Doesn't exist in Mexico. It doesn't exist.
Make
So,
me 16 and put them in my scooter.
I thought what I make at home is similar to a real taco, but
yeah.
go to Mexico and it doesn't look anything like that.
Yeah,
it's completely
right,
different.
right.
So
Delivered a scooter number 16 in the parking lot.
you're eating your LA Galbi and Dubujige in California might be just, this is the real one here that
Right.
your great grandma invented, but you like some fake LA one or California one.
Right.
Pump it with the MSG over there.
So you spent a year in Seoul and then you came back down south here, and that's when you started Burgermugger?
Yeah.
And
I know.
What's the inspiration for the name?
Oh, actually,
It sounds like someone grumbling, like they're angry like, fucking burger
he
mugger.
gave to my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
He worked at the Chongwon High School in the English teacher. He speaks the Korean also. This is really good. So people, I gave to what gonna do? We make the name of the like good. I need a good name. Can you think about that? And he said, okay.
Burger store.
Simple, easy, and impressive with something like word. But he said, what about burgermugger? And I said, oh yeah, I thought just only Korean meaning like
Sounds like a yolk. Yeah,
burgermugger.
burger.
Burgermugger like that.
Ah.
But
Mogo.
yeah, but he want to be like
Little play on
two,
words.
two both of meaning. He got it. Korean was like burgermugger.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, and the other one is like thief or burger.
Burger.
And you know, McDonald's has a hamburger, right? That little.
Yeah. So I said, "Wow, it's good. It's good name."
Absolutely.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's really smart. Like, oh, thank you, man. Like, we put name on my store.
Well done.
And then
You got to send him 3% of the gross. Yeah. There you go.
that's why that time is an American engineer guy. So many American engineer guy in Kopawi, a dark area. Dark side.
The
yeah,
dark
dark
side,
side.
yeah.
There's so many kind.
You got to say the
Thousands,
the
right? I
dark
mean, there was
side.
thousands of foreign engineers there.
Yeah. Dark side.
There you go.
So he every time enters my store before laughing because they watching the name I was name on the burgermugger ha ha ha. And the Korean guys are wow burgermugger ha ha ha.
Yeah.
It's both of them laughing.
Genius, yeah.
I said wow it's good name.
Ah, I never knew the Korean
I
side of
didn't
it.
either.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I thought that was a California reference to something. I don't know.
Yeah. They were starting 7 years before we got a burgermugger history.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just start.
So how did your place now? I'll post some pictures later. I put a couple up already, but it's a very American style. You got the license plates and the sports team banners.
Yeah,
and
because this burger is American food.
Yeah.
That's why I want to be more American style. Like,
but is that your style?
yeah,
The
my
license plates and that,
Yeah,
does
yeah,
that
my
remind
style,
you?
yeah.
And,
And
a
I-
lot of.
I inquired about that earlier. If that's just the interior guy who just stapled those to the wall, but he said those are ones that he collected and that people have gifted to him. So everything has a story.
Then I got to ask you. I was eating there last week. Is the Oakland Athletics season tickets? Is that yours?
Oh no!
That's
This
somebody
is my
else, okay.
sister's friend
Had season
because
tickets.
he fan the O's.
Oakland A's.
Yeah, Oakland O's.
Oakland A's,
Oakland A's. Right.
Baltimore Orioles. O's.
But I love my friend, the San Francisco Giant. It's my. I
That's your
love
team?
it, Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did you take a liking to the San Jose Sharks while you were there?
Never.
Never.
Ever.
How do you?
Even
Because I know him through hockey. He started playing
Yeah.
goalie for our hockey team. I didn't meet him through the burger restaurant because he was the dark side. I never been to that place, and it's pretty hard to find. It's down a back alley.
Yeah.
But I knew about him from hockey, and
even when
and
I-
you had San Jose colored gear.
Yeah, even I never. And when I lived in San Jose, even I didn't know the hockey team they have.
It's okay. They suck.
But
The
they
Leafs
have
are the only
just
team
only,
that counts.
Football team is like soccer team is like San Jose Earthquake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have just only.
And they got a really nice stadium there.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Wow. Cool, man.
So what about the years working with all the? What was your clientele? What was the base of your clientele, or the ratio of foreigners to Koreans?
In the
First-
beginning.
Yeah, at the beginning is over 90% is foreigner. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, 90% until 3 years.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
And then the shipyard kind of tanked.
Yeah,
All the engineers are gone now.
right. Now it's almost
The
like
dark side is gone. It's now the
Right.
bright side.
There's close the dark side.
is done.
Yeah, don't come over.
But so many of the restaurants closed.
Right.
And by that time, lots of the other people who live in Ulsan or the other Westerners had learned that go to Donggu. There's so many. The Turkish restaurant was
Right,
there,
right.
and there were so many Indian and Italian, and there were so many different kinds of restaurants there. You know, you want fish and chips, you want a chicken parm, you can get anything over there.
Right. Just only now we have just only 2 restaurants still stay. Our restaurant and the other Grappa.
Grappa.
Yeah.
And 2 great restaurants, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Grappa is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you manage? How did you weather? Like I know Mario at Grappa, he was the same. He was probably 95% foreigners and
Right,
5% Koreans. And now you go in, and he's probably now 95% Korean. So
Right.
he's managed to transition well.
Right.
I know you went through a really tough time there, where you had taken a second job.
Oh, yeah,
And you
right.
you didn't know if you should close it or keep it open or how to go forward. So how did you get through that tough spot? And tell us about what's coming up.
Yeah, that's big point is Korean image like burger is like McDonald's like that, right? And then pizza is a little bit more high cost food.
Fuck. Domino's.
They thought.
You gotta
35 bucks.
yeah.
35.
Even Italian, like even for example, like grappa is like more high level restaurant.
So burger would be like a snack food.
Yeah,
almost,
yeah,
like a-
yeah. That's why they even they pay the one pizza like what, 12 or 30.
Yeah, 12 to 15
or
bucks.
Yeah.
more like that. But it's not expensive. But they thought paid my store is like burger is what burger is like over 10,000 won,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah, I know. So
Making this with my hands,
yeah,
man, right in front
but,
of you.
Yeah, it's just good. But that's why that we are more getting less people is my store.
Mm.
But exactly 2 years ago, I had to decide to close or still
Continue,
keep the opening. But actually, I want to be closed because no more. I don't want to make the normal the hamburger anymore because every time Korean customer coming in my restaurant, and oh, it's expensive. Whoa.
They can't appreciate.
Yeah.
They can't appreciate a good burger.
Right. So I sort of like exhaust about that.
Mm.
Yeah. So I'm just quit. So my wife said, yeah, go back to the Japanese
Mm.
restaurant. I said, yeah, I think about that, but I didn't know how many my regular customer is, how many like we loved my restaurant.
Mm.
The people is waiting is my restaurant, but they want to keep my restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, please don't close.
close her down,
Yeah,
yeah.
close down the restaurant. Well, I had to do if I want to keep my restaurant,
Mm.
I need my money for my family.
Sure.
Yeah, because it's not minus. It's my restaurant.
Mm.
Just only like even.
Mm.
Just only. So
And something happened until or before that. You had kids.
yeah, right.
So
exactly.
that's a big difference when you got to pay for two kids.
That's why. Yeah, that's why a big difference.
Two at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
One
time,
plus one.
one time, the two people is come out in my life, come into my life, but it was so really my happiness.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's why I decided I got 2 jobs and then
One for each.
yeah, and then like where is it? Korean Japanese barbecue store,
Mm.
but it's a really expensive place like course in the downtown.
Like those, what do you call it? The skewers?
oh no, it's like yakiniku.
What's that?
Actually, yakiniku is Korean food, but they're gonna move into Japanese.
Mm.
They're gonna make the Japanese food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they got a wagyu and the Australian beef.
Yeah.
Is the really the quality is so really high quality.
Mm.
So his owner is my middle school
Friend?
brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he wanna hire me. Actually, the first time we just contracted just 1 year.
Mm.
But after 1 year more than 2 year, I worked at the 2 year.
Mm.
That's why I can keep my restaurant
Open.
open the 2 years.
Just keep it afloat,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
And now you've transitioned back to full time at the restaurant.
Yeah. Just only 2 years we just opened the
So how do you have more Korean customers that appreciate now, or is there more foreigners, or the shipyards got more engineers coming back?
Yeah,
or
now
what?
almost like 90% is Korean people, Korean customer. Yeah. That's why we move in more bigger restaurant
Mm.
in Ulsan Beach
Oh,
for them.
wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
So what is the idea for Ulsan Beach? Bigger place,
Yeah, bigger place.
bigger menu, or
Oh, I actually more detailed American style. I need more many kind of like American style burger,
Mm.
the beef and chicken.
Mm.
veggie?
Oh no, veggie, I'm not sure.
If there's a market out there for it, there's a market out there now. McDonald's is trying a veggie burger now. That's how big the market's gotten. That McDonald's is introducing a veggie burger.
Don't compare the McDonald's with
No,
my
I'm not.
store.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the
I know.
the market is changing.
Yeah, I know.
And that there's a lot of maybe Koreans who would enjoy that if it
Well,
was.
I never seen my customer, either vegan or vegetarian, is customer. I never seen the Korean vegetable, vegan. Or,
Vegetarian.
yeah, I never
Yeah.
seen it. Just only like foreigner maybe.
Dude, you got to make a scooter parking lot for your thing.
But we have just only one order, not vegan for vegetarian,
Mm.
but just one vegetable quesadilla. Just only that
Right.
one menu we
Yeah.
have. Yeah, that's why just for that.
So what is the thinking at Ulsan Beach? Better location, more people, easier to find.
I hope the more people with more bigger for reason for the corona.
Right.
Because now is my store is pretty small size,
Yeah.
and the Korean customer is a little bit worried about that.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I need a more bigger, but not many table.
Dude, what about where we went for lunch today? Oh my God, there's 700 people in there. Hey, eating ramen and that was packed.
Move your chair over.
Oh my god! Well, we sat at two little isolated seats, but right next to the door. But that was packed.
I think that doesn't matter maybe now. But
Good Lord.
we're so really worried about that also.
I walked in. I was like, "Ooh, is this a good choice?"
Yeah.
But we sat again. We were pretty isolated.
So when's the new location opening?
Christmas.
Yeah, before Christmas.
Before Christmas.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I hope.
Good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Just some general stuff. If you got to get a burger that's not your burger in America, in Busan and Seoul, do you go on an app and find out the coolest burger place or the best homemade burger place, or do you stop in and get a Burger King or a McDonald's or something?
Actually, I tried before open this restaurant burger store. I got benchmarking in Seoul, really, real because I want to eat real American style hamburger when I worked today in Seoul, but I couldn't find it. Just only almost like
Even
sweet.
in Itaewon?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
There's some pretty good places in Itaewon, I think.
Maybe I think I didn't go there.
Yeah.
Maybe, but too expensive also. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
You sound like your customers.
I always scoff like when I see we go to Outback once in a while. My wife's credit card gives us 40% off or something.
Oh yeah.
So we go once every 2 months or something. I think 6 times a year. So it's 40% off if you go at before 5 o'clock. You get the lunch menu.
Right.
So that's like already 20% off. So it ends up being actually pretty cheap.
Right.
But I always see a burger on there and I go, how do they sell a $16 burger here? And I guarantee I can make a better one in 20 minutes at home. And I just think, wow, at least if I watched and it was handmade, and I don't know, man, but I always wonder, but if you're out and you're just craving a burger, where do you get it from?
Is there a meat or?
No, you're in Busan for the day with your wife. Hey, let's get a burger. Where do you stop?
Oh, not Busan.
Dude, he eats burgers all day. You probably you cook your burgers all day.
Now anymore I don't go there anymore. I go to some place. Because I think my burger is best of best in town.
Absolutely. Are we allowed to talk general recipe here?
Yeah.
Is there any secret recipe? I know I know you blend the meat. Correct when you go there.
Right.
Are we allowed to give out ratios? That's something I.
But I think it is not big recipe, but I think just only fresh meat. That's it. We are every day took the butcher in the morning.
Yeah.
And then next day if I can get today with my beef, I cannot using tomorrow. Yeah, because there's ground already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you do that? You take it home and use it?
No, take the freezer. Freezer. And then we have, our menu is a chili burger. We have a chili.
That's the best.
That's why to make the chilies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's asking what your ratio is, pork to beef.
Beef.
You go. It's not 50-50. I'd say it's
No.
70,
pork. Yeah, 100% original Australian beef.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought there was pork in there.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I never seen.
But you put different cuts of beef in there, right? You have a little
part.
different parts. Yeah, okay,
different
okay.
parts.
That's
But I never seen the pork and the beef in the burger in America.
That's what Nate told me yesterday.
Oh, really?
You son of a gun.
No, I know you're mixing something. I don't know if it's
no.
But lots of burgers are pork and beef.
Yeah, in Korea.
Yeah.
That's why the smell is different.
Yeah.
When I eat one bite like pork, because they actually in Korea, some of how the famous restaurant they using the like 20% like pork, 80% like beef, like that mix up. But pork is smell is pretty strong. If you put in the 10%, it's strong. Still strong. Is like smell is like pork.
How do you?
I wonder if that's you would know. I wonder if I would know that.
My wife can smell.
I just crush a burger. I don't check the smell.
Okay.
Bacon, cheese, and sauce.
Yeah.
Does it smell? It tastes really good. I don't know.
Yeah. My wife's got a nose for like, this is American beef. I'm like, what are you talking?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, Mike is the same. The first time
this is American smelling beef.
I tried this whole American beef, but smells stinky from beef. Really?
Yeah, she said she has.
Yeah, but I ate before American beef is really good quality. But I don't know why it's Korea, the butcher, they sell it like cheap beef, 100% cheap on the beef. That's why we starting Australian beef using that.
Yeah.
That's they almost the other burger store, they put in the mix it like pork and the beef.
Right.
For reason, they make the juice, from like fat.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
make the fat, and if they're using the 100% like beef, price up.
Price goes up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
that's
a way
why-
to water
yeah,
down.
That's
the,
why they're gonna make the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How do you decide on the ratio of beef, whatever parts of the cow that you use? How do you decide on that ratio? Is that just by taste?
No,
Is
it's
that something
it's my chef experience.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Maybe like, this part is like really juicy. This part is like just only like muscle.
Yeah.
This stuff.
And you need a good ratio.
Yeah, they're gonna make to mix it is more better. Than.
When we make pork sausages, I've been instructed by the minds at home that you only use pork shoulder because that they say that's the best blend of
Right.
fat to muscle or whatever
I heard
ratio,
about
right?
that, yeah.
So cool, man. Listen, when you're working in a restaurant, I have lots of experience in a restaurant. As the owner, what do you enjoy most? Is it cooking? Is it the behind the scenes making, getting your menu ready and organizing the restaurant, or is it interacting with customers?
Interesting customer.
Yeah, you like
Yeah.
nuts,
That's why I'm gonna open the open kitchen.
Yeah.
But new place, no, I can't talk to the customer because
You got a closed kitchen?
yeah.
That's the best part of the one now. You just sit at the table there and talk to the cook.
Yeah.
In your new restaurant, will you be the only cook?
Yeah.
Okay.
But actually, I want to be the open. But if I'm gonna make the destruct everything, I think afraid the new kitchen is really high price.
Expensive,
expensive.
just to
Absolutely,
remodel
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I just want to save the money. But that's why I decide that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. And I think having a good relationship with your customers, that's what keeps people coming back.
Yeah,
right?
that's maybe big good point is burgermugger. Yeah, with the relationship with the customer.
Do you ever consider fusionizing your stuff, or do you take pride in only making American burgers, or would you ever make the kimchi burger? Because in America, that's what we would like. Now the kimchi fish tacos or kimchi tacos. I mean, these things take off like crazy.
Oh yeah, I know.
But if you had a kimchi burger, I'd probably try it once, and if I liked it,
yeah, but
But make burgers that you want. No, isn't that the idea?
But that's what I mean. Do you ever consider fusionizing or making? I mean, the chili cheese French fries are not, originally they're a mixture of 2 or 3 different things, right?
Oh right.
So, I mean, do we have no problem selling someone else's fusionized food, but not? I mean, Domino's. There's lots of foreigners who love sweet potato, cream cheese, stuffed pizzas. So that there is out there, but was that something you would consider, or do you enjoy?
No, actually, my opinion.
Experimenting?
My opinion is maybe they want even Korean customers also they want to be like kimchi. Do you have any kimchi burger or kimchi fries, something like Korean, like a Korean style or something like that? Well, I can tell. If you want that, you can go to Korean restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to just keep the like
Original.
But that's,
yeah,
I mean,
original
you
style.
quit CJ because of that.
Right.
Because they want you
That's what
to
I'm
adapt to
saying. Yeah,
their
that's what I'm
thing.
saying.
Now you
Yeah.
run your own place. You're not playing to the customers. You
Right,
do what you like,
exactly.
and people who like it will come, right?
Or you can go McDonald's because we are new place is behind the McDonald's drive-through in Ulsan.
Oh, you brave man.
But it's apples and oranges, right? It's a real burger and a Mickey Mouse burger.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse burger. Well, it's good. It's good name.
I like it.
Will you add any Italian to your menu there? You told me your minor is Italian, right?
Yeah, second major. But
Right.
we are American restaurant. Actually, so we have pasta also, but that's not American Italian style. Just only American style pasta we have.
Okay.
Meatball spaghetti or Alfredo sauce is like spaghetti like that.
Interesting. When you're eating a burger, what toppings do you put on?
Oh, we have menu. One of our menu is a burgermugger. You tried it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that is for my meal for lunch. You're gonna start.
But
Okay.
hold on, that's not a normal burger with onion rings on it. Mm-hmm. That's not a normal hamburger.
Yeah, I know. That's what for me for my lunch.
Yeah.
So I ate to keep the 5 years before. But some of my friend, the customer, he wanted me. He's so really curious about my burger for my lunch. I go, what's that? He go, oh, this is my burger. Yeah. my lunch, and he said, "What you put in inside?" You know, like kind of like Japanese style, right? That tempura onion, like
Yeah.
onion ring, right? Like
Yeah.
that. So I put in the deep fried onion and the patty, bacon, jalapeno, cheese.
Jesus.
This is all my favorite thing.
Yeah.
So I tried before. He said, "Can I bite? Can I one bite him?" I said, "Oh, why not?" He tried it, and he said,
Put it on the menu.
"Yeah, why do you eat just only you alone?"
Yeah, I'm getting my fingers greasy on these onion rings. Throw it on my burger. Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna start maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, almost 3 years. It's my signature burger. His name is Burger.
A mugger burger.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
Do you eat a burger every day for lunch?
Oh no.
I was gonna say, God, if you put that on the
Dude, tells you he
United
drinks
States-
3 beers.
No,
a
it's
day.
the first
This guy's
time.
Skinny as a.
Yeah,
skinny
first
as-
time I ate my burger 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah.
My lunch, but now, yeah,
7.
once a week. Yeah. Because I kept on my weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah, I don't want to feel like fat guy, fat
Yeah.
burger store. It's
Yeah.
like that.
You got first it's 3 days, then it's 7 days, then you're driving a scooter to work. Come on.
I want to know in all of this. I mean, I think you still carry a lot of the Japanese traits or culture or characteristics with you. I mean, obviously in the facial hair, the hairdo, the kids' names, maybe. How much has Japanese influence, or how much does it still play a role in your life?
Over 50%. Actually, because my wife, she was born as a Japanese Korean, the family.
Yeah.
That's why she prepare more Japanese culture.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, even my house, like manner or, I know it's Korean manner is pretty good also, but more different styles manner.
Cool. So your kids are being raised in kind of a multicultural,
Yeah.
or a maybe non-traditional Korean
But,
house.
yeah, but my wife, she still she didn't talk like Japanese to my twin.
Ah.
I think she thought it too early. So, but I said, no, it doesn't matter. I said, you can speak the Japanese also.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you speak Japanese to your kids?
Oh, no, it's just English. Just 50 English, 50 Korean.
No way. Oh, good for you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah, that's why.
Throw it
Man.
all at them. They'll sort that shit out.
Yeah, if you got the Japanese and English, then you're jackpot.
Wow.
They learn Korean at school, English dad, Japanese mom, you're laughing.
No, I think it's more, he need more collectively English learn, some good teacher, I hope. Because if they learn for me, they speak this broken English from now.
But it doesn't matter.
But it's all understanding, right? As long as you can communicate.
But
Yeah,
look
yeah,
at dad's example. You get mums having meltdowns because their kids missed Hagwon one day in grade 3. You started English when you're 33, and look where you are now.
Sure. Maybe before we
Doing the hottest podcast in town.
before we wrap up, can you speak a little bit to the point of the Korean-Japanese relations, and if you say 50% of your life is kind of Japanese culture, Korea, there's a lot of animosity, and I guess it's more between. It's not really, in my opinion, it's not the people. It's more against the government of the other country.
Right.
How does that impact your day-to-day living, or when you hear that, see that in the streets, you see it on the news all the time? How does that affect you and your family? Do you just say, I don't care, I'm past that, it doesn't bother me anymore, or does it still really bug you? Does it touch a nerve and make you angry, or?
Some guy maybe bad word to the Japan. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him.
So you'll stand up for Japan.
Yeah,
And what's the reactions like? What kind of reactions do you get?
just surprised, just like, wow, what the hell did this guy,
Does anyone ever think that you're Japanese sometimes, or no?
No,
No?
yeah, but actually Korean people is like, I told you people maybe, it's Korean, character is like totally different style. Like American Korean style is Korean people is character is like negative, and Japanese people is like positive. That's one big difference.
When you win the war, that's what happens.
Yeah, maybe.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
I think is that it? I mean, Japan maybe faced the stuff that Korea's gone through. Japan faced it 50 years before that, and now they've come out of it.
Right.
Maybe if we look 50 years later, Korea is the positive guys, and the next country is
Right.
it has the negative outlook. Maybe. So how do you process that? How do you deal with that? you're positive and negative, or that's when you turn on your Japanese culture and you're...
I think this is really, really bad one, because the first time I come back Korea, I'm so really positive person.
Right.
But now, 50-50. We're gonna change it. I don't know, because it's so when I especially when I drive,
Uh-huh.
I went to like Korean style right now.
Korean style?
Yeah.
Driving.
On the phone?
The driving is like no, and on the phone like what the fuck? You're like bad one.
That's Korean style?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm Korean style.
No, it's almost like Korean style. I don't want to argument. I don't want to fight before, but now I fight with someone. Like I argument with someone. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Like that, you know.
That's something I'm still working on, man. Driving, that's the number one stress in my day, man.
I found in Japan, I told you, we used to go all the time. I love Japan. Clean, and just reminded me lots of home, where there was so much diversity in the people.
Yeah.
Where Korea used to be just cookie cutter. Everything was... To all my private lessons, the sofa and the aircon were exactly the same. The orange sofa, the LG aircon, and that was it. Now it's awesome. Now Korea's... I mean, it's evolved so much. It's amazing now.
Right.
But I always loved going to Japan, and it was kind of like a breath of fresh air. It wasn't so much Bali. It had amazing food. The streets were clean.
Oh yeah.
It was
more diverse than here, right?
Yeah.
And a celebrated diversity.
But like you say, like they say, as a tourist or whatever, you love Japan, but if you live there as a foreigner, you learn that you can't... They don't accept you.
Right.
Kind of as there. So I'd spent weeks there at times, but I never got the feeling that it wasn't a place for me. Like people who I know who have lived there or worked there for a long time, and they say, well, it's bright and shiny and nice on the outside and people love you, but once you stay a while, you learn there's the same things as Korea also.
That's anywhere. Anyways, dude, it's time to shut her down, but listen, best of luck going forward with the new restaurant. We're going to be out there your opening day. I hope I get an invitation.
If you're looking for a good all beef burger, there it is, Ulsan Beach Burger-mugger.
Yeah. And you should be open mid December before Christmas. We'll make sure we post this. Yeah. I'll make sure to get this up before then. Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming by and enlightening us with your awesome stories. We'll catch up with you soon. Thank you so much. Goodbye, everybody.